Yo, what up? Welcome to the DownBlockPodcast. Yeah, Daniel's not here today. Sadly, gonna make it busy and everything. Would have had a guest on, but it's okay. So today it's just gonna be me, just solo doloing it. It should be fine. I mean, I not thought about it, but I've always how do I say? I've kind of planned it if it ever was to happen, and I mean, I know my personality and everything. I don't know. I'm just yeah. Anyways, whatever. I'm already off to a weird start, but yeah. So today it's just gonna be me. Um, I got some topics, of course, like every other podcast that we've done so far. Maybe this will just be a today thing. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens, of course. Yeah. So first of all, of course, we always go with the casual week check-in. And my week's been pretty good, actually, as you can see. I don't know if the audio is gonna sound a bit better and everything because I have this this mic. Because before what I've been using is just the stereo thing on my laptop, which is of course gonna be crappy. But so this thing should hopefully improve quality issues. And well, my week has been I guess I have to deal with Zoom classes and everything, so it's not a hassle. It's pretty easy to wake up at some of these times, but I keep sleeping late. It's like 5 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, I don't know, it's weird because I forget who I was talking to, but I was saying something about like how weird it is that for some odd reason, everyone is having the same issue that they can't sleep or anything. I think maybe because we're not used to this before, and then so like sleeping is like whoa, and then we're taking like full advantage of it or something. I don't even know, but it feels weird, and I'm like, oh god. I mean, it's a okay. I gotta sneeze. um, it's a usual time for me at least to sleep at like 12. I'd say 12 is like a I guess normal time for me, even though it shouldn't be normal. 10, 11 it should be fine. I usually go 11 to 12. Whatever happens, happens. Basically, no hold bars or whatever that shit. Whatever. um, but 5 is just taking a toll out on me. I don't even know what to do anymore. But it's like I can't. It feels like I can't stop it. It's just like all right. It's like 3. I'm like okay. Let's try and I get 4. Oh, it's 4. I mean, my eyes. I mean, I've always kind of had this, but I don't know. I didn't sleep much last night actually because this thing right here, and I have a whole little interface thing, messing around with it a bunch, and trying to get good settings. I still don't know if this is gonna come out the best, but I mean, let's just hope. So I don't know how long this will be. Less than an hour, of course. I don't know how much people can stand just me. I don't know. But even so, yeah, this mic was. I pulled the like stupidest move ever. I was so upset because I was like, it was yeah. I stayed up. I was up like 4, and I pulled the dumbest move in messing around with the settings and everything. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Because this thing had a staticky to it. I don't know if a static to it. I don't know if it's gonna come out like that, but using this before, just testing it right now, there was no static, which oh gosh, that's great. But I had this weird static noise, and I was trying to get rid of it, and it wouldn't go. And I didn't know what to do, and then like holding mic in a different position would get rid of it and all that stuff. But I was like, that's just that ghetto shit like I used to do when I tried to charge my iPhone or something like that, and I'd have to like put it in a different way and like all that shit. But I had to, so stupid, and I was like, what's going on? Because I had these headphones on, and I was like testing this, and I was like, what's going on? I only hear it out of one ear, and I'm like, dude, it's it's not on mono. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. But yeah. Anyways, I'll just move along. So some new music I've been listening to. What have I been listening to? Just a bunch of Radiohead. I don't know. Radiohead just like Frank Ocean gives me these like vibes and throws me into this whole like universe, I guess to say at least. I mean, like I like what I like most in music is the music being able to sort of paint a picture for me, and even just using metaphors. I'm a big poetic guy. I like a lot of poems. I write poems. I just writing and the work of art in them is just so. It's great, man. I love it. It's that little like stuff that someone would probably be like, oh, it's fucking nerdy shit, but it's awesome. It's cool. It's oh gosh. I'm trying not to cuss as much. I don't know. I feel like it feels better if I don't cuss. But then I'm like, oh, I'm putting more emphasis on shit if I say. I'm putting more emphasis on shit if I say words like shit, and but then it's like shit. I don't know. But new music I've been listening to, yeah, it's just been some Radiohead. I think I learned like High and Dry on acoustic. It was pretty amusing. It's always the best feeling once you learn a song. It's just like, oh my gosh, and then you just want to show everyone, but you can't show everyone. But then you're just like, well, there's like a million probably videos on this, so that means like a million other people already know it, and you're not special. So it's like, what's the point? But no, but it's still a cool thing. Like, oh, dude, you know, dude, you play any Radiohead? You play any whatever? I don't know. Just you play any Green Day? You play any fucking Bro Jam? I don't know. You just play anything, and you play it, and you're like, whoa, you know. Like I feel like as long as you learn a song from like every, like one or two songs from every notable band, not every, well, I don't know how to, like most those real notable bands, but then you'll be fine. But anyways, yeah, I just been Radiohead. I think yeah, like I was saying, it's putting me into this like whole world vibe. Oh, it's so great. It feels awesome, dude. It's honestly like it's an amazing feeling. I mean, put on like OK Computer, and that's probably like that basic shit. But I'm not like I never really got into Radiohead, and I was always like, but I mean, I can say the same thing about yeah, like Frank Ocean. I talk about Frank Ocean all the time on here, cheese. But he's a real good artist. But in that same sense, I didn't like Frank that much in the beginning. I was like, yeah, I can see, cause I mean, you know, to each its own, of course. And there's a lot of artists out there that I probably still don't really like or like. I have my opinion on them, but I don't just give like a oh they're shit. They're horrible. That's it. You know, like oh just that's it. No, it's more of a like their flow is kind of weird. I mean, it's not for me, but it could be for someone else. I guess it's like I don't really like Earl Sweatshirt. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. And then some other dude, like, dude, you don't like Earl Sweatshirt? What the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm just like, I just don't like him. I don't know. You know, it's like you know, 'cause there's a majority of like Kendrick fans. So one dude's like, nah, Kendrick is shit, and then everyone's like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? You know, and I don't know, but eh, eh. Radiohead's great though. Radiohead's amazing, and yeah, the OK Computer album. I don't care if it's new to me, you know, 'cause music is opinionated, man. Music is opinionated. So to me, you know, that album is so good. I posted some stupid Bill Clinton thing on that, whatever, and I had that in there. I didn't really know what to think of or another album, but then I remembered recently that you know, just like whoa, it's feel you know, when you can listen to music and you can feel like you're just exploring your thoughts and just like just like you know that feeling of like whoa, dude, that's crazy. Or like you start thinking about crap that you never really thought about. Like, dude, is the world really like turning, or am I just the figment of my own imagination. You know, I don't know. It's just like you start having those thoughts, and then I mean, I'm a big deep thinker, but sometimes I'm like, when I say stuff, I'm just like, dude, I feel like I sound like a big hippie. I sound like a conspiracy theorist. I sound weird. I don't know. I don't know, just me, I guess. But anyways, yeah, Radiohead. It's great. You just throw on OK Computer and you just let it sit you through. And they have, I mean, they have their albums. Rainbow is great. Rainbow's is great. I'm a sucker for love shit. I like how people, different artists, like to word in and work in their own sort of feelings and their own like experiences and everything, and just put it all. And there's so much potential to it. And it's like one dude liking trap music. And it's just like I don't know. I don't know what I was going with that, but just like a genre that you feel like can be explored so much, like that, like in the love sort of category, like that can be monitored and viewed differently. But oh gosh, like everyone has their own experiences, but it's nice hearing about others, and maybe if they're different, you're like, whoa, that was trippy. This guy just took me on a journey, and they'll throw it in there like bits and pieces, but like that's what it seemed like first listen. Like he just said something about loving a girl, driving a car with the girl in it or something, and you just like, but then you listen to it like twice, and that's a big thing, like I didn't like Frank at first, and I started listening to like third listen or fourth listen of through those albums. I'm more of an album guy, so yeah, through that, and I was just like, okay, yeah, there you go, there's something. And yeah, but that's the same thing with Radiohead. I mean, they just bring a whole new thing. All right, let me stop. I'm just fucking just eating up Radiohead right now. Anyways, I have a whole list of weird topics. I mean, I can get into NFL. That was a topic I wrote randomly last night because I went to get something to drink, and I was like, fuck, there's no orange juice. Orange juice is my favorite freaking drink, and that might sound or seem weird. I don't know. But I'm throwing this out there. I mean, dude, whoever likes cranberry juice literally can get sent to the gulag. Like that shit is. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like that shit in Star Wars where they throw you in the tarp or whatever. That yeah, you can get thrown into that, dude. Cranberry juice. It's just not. I don't know. It's just. Uh, Dude, whoever drinks cranberry juice has a boss that hates him. I don't know. The cranberry juice is just ugh. It's fucking nasty. I mean, do they use it in like alcohol or some shit? I think I don't know. Of course I don't fucking drink, but don't quote me on that. But if they do it in that, I mean, yeah, like something to balance out that. I don't know how to describe that. It's just I drink it and I'm just like, ugh, ugh. It's nasty. It's like it hits you so fast. I mean, it's not as bad as, of course, like cough medicine. Like drinking Nyquil is way worse. But I mean, it's ugh. I don't even know what to say. But I know a lot of people like it, and I don't know. It's just weird, man. I can't do that crap, man. I had this weird thing, and I'm a superstitious kind of guy, dude. Drinking apple juice, like, you'd probably be like, why the fuck would you even do that? Drinking apple juice late at night, randomly, I don't know why I have dabbled in that. Drinking apple juice late at night, I think 'cause I was playing games or something, I don't know. But drinking apple juice late at night is a no-go. I don't know, as soon as I, like, drank a cup of it, like, my head started hurting, and I was like, what's going on? It was the weirdest feeling ever, but Like orange juice doesn't do that, man. Dude, orange juice, I can't name it off the top of my head. I think it's like vitamin C or whatever. I don't know all that shit. It's good for you, man. It's good. Oranges are great in general. You don't have to drink the fruit. I mean, you don't have to drink the condensed version. Fruits are good in general. Like fuck out. I mean, apple juice is good. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I'd much rather prefer an apple. Green apples. Well, both are good, but yeah, I'd much rather prefer that than to drink it. But if I'm thirsty, then I'm gonna, choose apple juice. Anyways, my gosh. Mm. Mm, well, I guess I'll get through this, dude. So the NFL draft was yesterday, I believe. I think, yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Whatever. I didn't see it. Or just call me out, but I didn't see it. But of course, on like Instagram, like it's like some of the NBA, like I'm not gonna watch every single game, so I'm gonna see the highlights. I'm not like super like I'm betting on every single damn game, but but the NFL, I'd say yeah. So I mean Joe Burrow for the Bengals, dude. That is, I mean they're already talking about that for a while, so it's just like okay, it's planned, but oh my gosh, dude, I'm so happy. Dude, AJ Green is my favorite receiver in the league, man. I love that guy. And he's so underrated, man. He's so underrated. But you got Andy Dalton fucking throwing you, man. What are you gonna get out of that? You know? I mean, you can get he racked up a lot, of course. But it's like you're not gonna get you're not getting the most. You're not putting your receiver in the best position to win. And I think by getting Joe Burrow is putting them in a new direction, but at the same time putting him in a direction to succeed. With not an experimental, but a new, I guess this, yeah. But I think it's really great. I think that connection would be really good. I don't know too much of the Bengals team. There's a lot of those teams where it's just like, oh, I forgot they had that guy, or I mean, yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy with that. This year's gonna be great. And then, ooh, I kind of just saw this morning. Well, yeah, mm, Jor- Jordan, Justin, Justin Jefferson, wide receiver. He went to the Vikings. I should watch college football, man. I don't really, I don't watch it that much. Like I see like I no, this is not football, but like I really loved Jaleel Okafor. I don't even know where he's at now, but he got drafted to the, was he a top 5 pick? I think he was. He got drafted to the 76ers, and I was like, dude, this guy, and I always kept up hope for him, man. And he was like, and then yeah, it just sucked, but like I have faith in those guys. But anyways, Justin Jefferson, I think that's a really good, like, I don't know if they planned that or not. Because, you got rid of Stephon Diggs, and I was just like, dude, you can't make up for Stephon Diggs. Dude, Adam Thielen is such a good wide receiver. But without the other side of the field, Stephon Diggs on that side, dude, I don't know what you're going to make out of it. And, more attention to Adam Thielen. But now that you have Justin Jefferson, I didn't see what pick that was. But, like, number pick that was. But, I don't know. But, anyways, yeah. And then you got Jordan Love for the Packers, dude. Oh, that's phenomenal, dude. Jordan Love for the Packers. Because, yeah, they said that thing about this time after their career, whatever, like, for the Packers, that when Brett Favre was playing, that around this time Aaron Rodgers was picked, like, in that same sort of way, and that he impressed Brett Favre, and then when he took over, and then, I mean, shit, yeah, and then look where Aaron Rodgers is at now. that they're kind of doing that similar kind of thing here, dude. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Mm, like I don't know why that the QBs like Aaron Rodgers, like Brett Favre looks like a dad. I mean, of course, when you're all like like Peyton Manning to me right now, like how he looks, like he looks the same, like just throwing a helmet back in it already. I don't know, but dude, Brett Favre, he just looks like a dad. Like they all just they had the same face of like a how do I say like just a regular white guy, a regular dad throwing a football to his kid in the backyard kind of look. But then they're actually like really good. They're like telling their son like, man, I gotta win pro and everything, and they're like, oh yeah, dad, yeah, yeah, sure. And then they're just like, man, yeah, I had a whole career or whatever. But it said they actually went with it, and so it flipped. But they just look like Jordan Love, dude. He looked like he looked in the same sort of similar. I don't know how to describe it. You just have to look at it to be like, okay, like just regular casual white guy who, when they get older, in how they are progressing already in age, that look like a dad. And I don't know. Anyways, and the last one I had not Drew, Jerry Judy, who I forgot about the Broncos. I forgot about the Broncos. Forgot about the Broncos, man. Yeah, they got that new receiver, Jerry Judy. And I was thinking, I was like, why would you get a receiver? Who's your quarterback? What the hell? And then I forgot that last year, 2019, yeah, 2019 draft, I think it was the 42nd pick. They got Drew Lock. I didn't pay attention to him this year. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to him, so I don't know how he was doing or anything. But considering you got a young quarterback, I mean, I'm pretty sure young quarterback. I mean, he probably had some good moments here and there, but I'm pretty sure he can have a good year. I mean, if they're gonna draft that receiver, that means they're showing faith, you know, in Drew Lock. And I think there was something I read that Drew Lock was already saying to Jerry Judy, "Hey man, I'll show you the game plan. Let's go." I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I'll transition to some other shit. What do I have here? Oh yeah, it's a big thing, dude. It's all these like, dude, and they're in their living rooms and shit, man. This quarantine sucks, man. But I mean, like, there are a lot of draft picks that are still at home, so it's like not the biggest deal. Like, there's a lot of people at home. Like, yeah, I don't feel like going out wearing a cool ass suit and whatever, just to go up there for like a minute, grab my thing, shake this dude's hand, put on a hat or whatever, and all that crap. And just, I don't know. And then this quarantine, man, it's crazy, man. And the athletes and shit. Speaking of that, dude, the gym, man, the gym. That's my biggest thing. But I mean, a lot of good exercise can come from just strictly doing it on your own. But I think that's what a gym kind of restricts at times. Is because it's just like, here's the machine, here's a little helper, here's a boost. You know what I mean? Like a booster seat, whatever. The extra training wheel. I I mean, that's what I've kind of thought about it after time. But I mean, I still use them, but I much rather I much rather prefer well, I don't know. It's like you have it, you might as well use it. That's how that's not the attitude I exactly have, but in a way that's what I have. I have the equipment. I have all the stuff here. I paid for a membership here, dude. I'm gonna use every fucking machine here. Like I'm gonna get a good workout in. Like, but I could maybe that even gets you motivated. Like, dude, I'm going to get a fucking good workout in because I paid for this with my own money. I don't know. Then you go to that spa afterwards. Nice to go. Well, not used to. I will continue to continue to go back when this whole thing is over. I think May 14th or whatever. I think is 15th, 14th, whatever. But whenever it's ready, I mean, the gym is calling me. I don't have weights, dude. That's the one thing, man. The weights. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan, man. I've been a frequent listener for I don't know how long of it, a while, over a year plus maybe or less. I don't know. And a lot of talks of kettlebells, and I've always seen them, and I've tried to use them in different ways. But then at times I'm like, dude, what do you even like? How do you? It's like trying to sleep in like a different position. You're like, nah, this doesn't feel right. And you're like flipping your pillow over like the cold side when you're just like, damn, the cold side's not there anymore. It's like just twisting and turning. I don't know. That's basically what I had with the kettlebell. But I would do some things with it, and seeing some other friends do some little things, and I'd kind of take those and be like, oh, okay, let me try that. But seeing a lot what you can really do with it, it's kind of nice, and yeah, and I need to improve on my pull up game, man. My pull up game is not that strong, and that's sad, man. I go to prison one day. Man. I mean, I'm not saying I am. No, I'm not going to prison. But going to prison one day, man. I need to hit those sit ups, man. I need to be. I mean, not sit ups, pull ups. I need to be able to hit those pull ups great, man. I need to impress the. Wait, no, I shouldn't impress the. Cause it's jail, so I might get. No, I don't know. But I need to just work out, I guess. I need to show off, man. I need to really just go out at it. Um, but I remember, yeah, me and my friend, we'd go there all the time, and there was this one dude. He would always make fun of him. We're just like, dude, this is like a fucking level 50 boss, dude. Cause usually it was this giant white redneck dude who's kind of fat and everything, and I don't remember if he was that buff or not, but then he'd have a towel over him, just like hanging, and then you just be like, just walking like this, like just patrolling the gym, man. Like he was like a boss, literally, like patrolling the area, like a guard type of thing. He was just going around and just chilling around the machines, and I don't even know if I really saw him work out. Maybe he hit like a machine or two, and then he would get up and walk around or something. I don't know, but that was funny just seeing this giant ass redneck dude just patrolling. Just oh yeah, yeah, 'cause that's the big thing. He had a fucking bandana on his head. He was just like just walking around. I feel like if I didn't hear any music or didn't hear any of the treadmills going off, I would be able to hear his footsteps just stomping slowly as he appears towards me as I'm trying to do deadlifts. And he, I don't know, just walking by me, just looking at his competition, in a sense. I don't know, but I miss that, and I miss that. I miss guys going ham in the yeah, 'cause I went to Planet Fitness, but I miss the guys going ham when the what is it? The 360 zone, I think. Dude, is what the I don't know. Yeah, 360 zone, yeah, because the 30-minute zone's the pussy shit. Not it, yeah. But the 360 zone, there's always be some guy in there, randomly. My friend was like, "Dude, you hear that shit?" And I'm like, "No, what?" Like, dude, some guy's going ham over there, and then there's just like some dude like slamming the fucking medicine balls or whatever, just like and I just and you're just like, dude, how come that's not raising the lunk alarm, man? That guy's going fucking ham, man. I don't even get the lunk alarm. Like, oh, whatever, the dude in his fucking stupid ass tank top walking around with a white jug. Like, I don't get that. Um, the guy who screams the most and everything, the guy who drops the weights, dude. What about the guy who just? It's just like, can you even go off? Like, okay, the gym made for? I don't know. It was made for weak people. I forgot what I was hearing. Yeah, it was Bill Burr was saying it. Just like, or I don't know. I always quote Bill Burr. I don't know. I forget who I was listening to. But he's just like those relationship couples that go into the gym and they just no, it's someone else. Yeah, those relationship couples that go into the gym and they're always just so they're not even doing anything. You're like, why are you here? You like, and then they're doing other weird stuff, saying other shit, and it's just like, dude, say that for home. Go do some home workouts. I don't know, just stupid stuff. I mean, it'd be awesome to work out with your girl or anything. That'd be sick. But yeah, this is my kingdom. This is my man cave. But that's the thing about it, man. That's strictly to the boys. You can't bring any girls in, man. No girls allowed. Unless you're a girl and you go with other friends that are girls. I don't know, but I just feel like it's a sacred man place for my manhood and my pride. And I guess it's a no judgment zone and shit. I mean, I still talk shit to my friends and they talk shit. We all talk shit to each other, of course. Like, come on, man. And I mean, I always kind of tell them like, come on, one more, let's go. But I don't know. There's a lot of things like overdoing it, underdoing it, and they're just like, oh, overdoing it's good because then you're going that, but it's just like I don't know. The thing I aim for is just it's not weight. Weight's good on it, but the thing I aim for the most is making sure that I get the best workout. I guess not workout as in that it works out the thing like technique. Is what I'm saying. Technique is that it works out the things that you need to work out or that you want to work out. Oh my gosh, I just ate earlier. um, like working out, like trying to get that back part. Like, okay, do it with less weight so that you can really get the form down. That whole technique and that form and the ability of getting it down. But and then because then you could be doing like 40 pounds, and then you're just like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting that form down. So then you go down to like 20 or something, into a one where you can kind of like you feel it, like you can feel it working on you, like that is easy, but you can feel it working on you. So it's like a good mix. I don't know, but I think that's a good like midpoint is where that you should be at. Jeez, my hair. it's a sort of good midpoint, but then slowly start to incorporate it. But then I feel like once you get back to those pounds that you're already like good with, you need to go a bit down. Just I'm not a fucking gym expert. What the fuck am I to say shit? I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Whatever. I feel like overworking it isn't the best. On fucking steroids and yeah. It's funny. One time I had to go to the doctors. It was a couple months ago, and they gave me like these was that for my? I think that's for my. Yeah, it's for my like throat stuff. And yeah, they take like these weird steroids, and as soon as they said steroids, I was like, wait, what? And that was around that time where I was really like going hard in the gym, and I was like, steroids, what the fuck? And I think maybe it was the thing in my head, like, cause I would take like a bunch of pills and shit, and one time I didn't really mean to, cause I forget what time we'd go, but I took one of these steroids, and we went to the gym, and I was like, dude, I'm going like I feel so pumped up, man, I'm going off, and they're just like, dude, you're fucking steroids, like, dude. I don't know, but I'm just like, no, I don't think, because there's like different types of steroids, man. There's always different types of shit, man. But there's different types of steroids, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's iffy. Like I don't know where to go with that shit, man. But like, it's not. I don't know if it's used specifically. It's not used for the gym. Of course, it's used for me getting better and throat and everything. Of course, it's not gonna be used for fucking gym. Like, I'm gonna get better by going to the gym. My throat's gonna get better. I'm gonna be fucking dry. It's gonna be worse. But still, I think the thought of like, dude, that's a fucking steroid, man. I don't know. The thought of like dude, you're gonna fucking go off. But then that's the thing. I think why doing steroids and shit. Not why it's bad. It's always, of course, it's bad, but that when you're not on steroids, it's like your body's like, dude. You know, I mean, I think that's just like any drug. That's why, for me, I don't try and take a lot of a drug. A, a lot of like if I'm sick, I don't try and take a lot of a pill, man. I feel like I don't want my body to get exactly used to it. Like I feel like if my body is just like, all right, like okay, we're ready for our next pill. Come on, let's go. Like, oh, is are we gonna take it today? Aren't we, right? Yeah. Your body's like sending messages, and then when you don't take it, it's like, what? What is there something? Is there something wrong? What's going on? You have an emergency? Well, what's going on? You know. But it's still like, hey, dude, come on, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? And that's why I don't do it. Like, I'll take if there's instructions like, okay, take one, and then for the next, or take two, and then for the next day, next rest of the week, take one for every day. Yeah, I'll follow that. Cause I mean that's what the doctor said, man. I'm not a fucking doctor. Like I can't just see. But then then there you go. There I go again. I'm not a fucking doctor. So who am I to say that that's gonna happen? But that's just my opinion, and that's just my opinion on that. Opinion, my opinion. That's my opinion on that. My fucking onion on that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to each his own. I always say that shit. But to each his own. But that pill, that pill. I think it was a weird, not placebo, but a sort of effect in my mind of like, this is a steroid, so let me use it to its full advantage. It's a steroid, so I'm pumped up. Let me go do shit. And I was lifting like a bit more, and I was like super pumped up, and I was like, dude, it's a steroid, man. But I was like, I wasn't really saying. I was just like, whoa, I'm so like full of energy, full of life. I feel like I keep going and everything. I need these forever, But then yeah, that's the thing. Like I'll go hard in that gym. I'll go hard in the gym for like 2 days using that shit, and then the next day when I don't go hard, it's just like whoa, it's like that drop off sort of point, um, that breakdown point. But I mean, never use steroids unless they're prescribed to you. But I don't know. But anyways, I really went off in there, like on those days. I know my friends were just like, dude, it's a fucking steroids, man. What are you doing? Why are you taking steroids? It's like, I have to, so I might as well use them. So yeah, but no, I miss the gym. Anyways, I was gonna talk a bit. We're about like 40 minutes here, 38 minutes. I was like, talk about some stories. I want to talk about, and it seemed like some white kid, some modest kid, with all the money. I went to Hawaii. It felt so long ago. I think that was like, I don't know, was that 2016, 17? That was when that was when the Hardened ones came out. That was how I kind of remember it, because they had two versions of it. They had the basketball version, but then they had the more casual version. I thought that casual version was sick, but both of the basketball version was really cool too. But I thought that casual version was really sick, so I got it, and I was like, dude, yeah, this shit's so comfortable. It's amazing. I love that shoe. And I grew out of it like so fast. Like my foot just got humongous, and like I think because I was like I was either 8.5 or 9.5, and I went to like 10.5, and I was like, oh god. And but I mean, Hawaii, pretty good trip, man. One thing about me though, can't swim. I don't know how to swim. Like, oh, he's a fucking pussy. Yeah, there's gonna be a tsunami and shit. I'm gonna freaking wiped out, man. I can't surf. I can't chill out with the bros and surf. I can't. I'm gonna be on the beach getting my tan in, but that's about it, you know. Like, I don't know, but it's okay. I mean, I don't. It's not like interviewing like, oh, how's your life without swimming? Jeez, such a pussy. But no, when I was younger, my cousins in this random. I don't know if I ever told them about this actually. And they where they used to live. I almost kind of drowned. I almost kind of drowned, and it was weird. I saved myself by finding to the closest to the wall, but then on the wall there was like a little handle thing, barrier, I don't know, whatever. But I remember like, whoa, whoa, like oh my god, like that quick little panic state, and reaching, grasping for that. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing that again, and I was just like heart pumping, like dude, I like shaking, I gotta get out of here, you know, like that's sort of like I can't do that anymore, and I guess that's not a fear of mine. I really want to, but then whenever I get in the pool, I feel like I'm just gonna like I'm fat, I'm just gonna tip over, like I'm just gonna fucking just boom tip over like a turtle on its back, but like trying to get up and I'm gonna be panicking, even though I know it's fine. And then like my cousins do and shit. Dude, I'm like, what am I? 5'9". I'm like 5'9", and they're like 5'4", 5'5", and they're just like, the pools are like perfect for my size. Cause we went in a pool in Hawaii when everyone was chilling, and oh, if Todd sees this, hey Todd, um, this is from our Hawaii trip. But it's like this is my thoughts at the time. I don't know. It's Ron was having a bad trip. No, it was a fun trip. I loved it. It was a really good trip. Minus all that. I just maybe I seem I have the old person type of vibe. Like, wow, this is really great. I love the weather. I love it all. Maybe that's the old person vibe, but that's just me. I love nature, and the little things about it all. It's all great, and that's a lot of what Hawaii had to offer. And I joking around. I was trying to some of the guys in like their golf carts. I was saying, let me drive it or something. I don't know. It was dumb. I mean, I of course look back at all my years younger, and I'm like, I could have said something different. I could have done something different. But no matter what, it is what it is. But anyways, on this trip, it was really awesome. A lot of fun. I remember, it's called kayaking. It was either kayaking or it wasn't a canoe. It's kayaking. Kayak sounds sick. Some random white dude who'd slaughtered a Native American made that name up. I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. Some white dude just made that name up. Just stole it probably. Um. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, kayaking. I went with my uncle. I don't know where everyone else was at. I think my my grandma and grandpa were on the beach sort of side, and I was like super scared, but I was like, because that's a side of me. Like I want to explore, I want to do those things, and that was a side of me. Like it's like two sides of me. Like, oh dude, no, don't do this shit, dude. Don't do this to me, man. You're gonna fall. You're gonna die, man. There's sharks, man. There wasn't sharks, man. But like just panicking and super, just like, what the fuck is going on? And but then the other side's like, dude, mellow out, dog. Just hop on one of them shits and just chill out. And that's what I did. But it was a mix of both. And then my uncle was like, you're doing it wrong. You gotta do it this way. And I'm like, oh fuck. And I was like, I'm trying to do it. And it was like a weird little motion you had to do. I forget exactly how to do it, but yeah, to go forward, you had to Like to go forward, you would have to go in the way you wouldn't think is forward. I don't know how to explain it. I think forward would be like how you would think you would be going backwards in a weird sense. Yeah, yeah, because you're like the thing you just like poo like I guess like yeah swimming. I don't know. I don't know how to swim. So there you go. Psh, psh, psh. I don't know that. I can't exactly visualize. I have the mic in my hand. I'm gonna stand for this soon, so I don't have to do this, and I can actually maybe visually show how to do a kayak. Give my tutorial on kayaks during quarantine. But it was like, yeah, you hold on to it, like, and you gotta use a lot of strength into it. And then to go backwards, you do the opposite, yeah. Because you're pushing it, like, back the water. Left, right, left. I forgot how you turn. I think turning is just by going, like, it's not, like, going one, two, like, boom, boom. That was just going straight forward, but I think just using only one side was turning. It was fun though. I mean, at times I was like, oh my god, and then my uncle's fat. I mean, I'm fat. I mean, I think I lost weight from not from that, but I lost weight, so I wasn't as fat. Like way later on, but during that time I was fat, of course. I was just a silly fat American going to Hawaii, a silly big fat American. Um, And yeah, my uncle's. I mean, he's. I love my uncle. I love my family. I love them all. That was an awesome trip. um, but yeah, that canoe, the kayak ride was. It was in a little small thing too. It was so nice, man. Just taking in all the environment, man. It's just so great. I loved it, man. I loved it. It was awesome. I don't know. It was great. I mean, Hawaii overall was an amazing place. I would love to go back, and there was some one thing I think it was some Chris, I don't know how to say his name, that comedian dude, and I saw a little part of his bit about dolphins. Dolphins can, you know, fuck you. And then I was thinking, I remember when I went and there was like the swimming with the dolphins. I'm just like, oh god, no, I don't want to do that, man. But I miss it. There's a lot of cool stuff like scuba diving and crap, man. I wish I can do that. One day, I will learn it. There's a lot of stuff I have to do and a lot of. I'm not saying that's just an add-on. That's a good thing to know in life, but for now and what I'm at in life, I am not heading in that direction. So, but yeah, that trip was like I was about to fall off the fucking kayak, and my uncle was like, "Dude, chill it, dude, you're doing it wrong. Come on, dog." And then he was just like, "I'm gonna let you do it, go." And I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's like that shit, like on your training wheels and trying to ride a bike. Like, all right, I'm gonna let you go now, okay? I'm gonna let you go now." And you're like, "Oh, fucking asshole." You're like, "Motherfucker, don't let go." Like that side, he's like, "Motherfucker, don't let go." And the other side's like, "I got this shit, man. I got this." And then they clash, and it's just like, might crash, might do good, might get hit by a car, might get eaten by a shark. I don't know, but overall it was great. I mean, I wanted. Now thinking about my logic at the time, dude, I wanted to go ziplining. I wanted to go fucking ziplining, but I was so scared to swim. Dude, I can fucking die zipline. Like the fucking they could hook me on wrong. You know what I mean? Like those little shit. I could die immediately from that. That'd be a real painful death. That would just falling. And what if I don't even like die? Like I just everything is hurt, dude. I would. Oh god. But like one of the like, oh gosh, it's just like, so, dude. I don't know. I don't know my mindset, but I remember that during the whole Hawaiian trip. That was 2017. Yes, because Perfect Timing came out by Nev. Oh, great album. But that came out around that time, and I was listening at the whole thing, the whole trip. I was Perfect Timing, yeah. I don't know, it's stupid. It's a good album though, but that was basically what I was on the whole time. It was It was fun, man. I mean, I would totally go back there one day, one day. Maybe bring some friends, but I would love to go with family. I would love to have enough money so where I can just take my family, not just whenever I want to go, but just I'm not a Jew. I'm not gonna save my money and everything, but I am gonna save my money. you know, um, not saying that all Jews save their money. I mean, I don't know, but it's great, man. It's great. I mean, one day, one day, one day. We're about 50 minutes here. I don't know if I could squeeze in something else. Man, I had like one, like two topics. I actually had I had a whole story, another story. So I can't fit that in 10 minutes. I feel like I would need to, cause I go on my ramblings. Like I went on that whole like gym steroid thing for like 20 minutes. It felt like. So I don't know, but I'll just sort of, maybe I'll bring this up in another time. But anyways, well, Daniel's not here for this, but I have my recommendation of the week. What do I have to recommend? What do I have to recommend? Coffee's pretty sick. Coffee is dope, man. I think they're in the, well, I mean, I already love coffee, but it's not the best for you. But I mean, it's pretty tasteful and it keeps you up. Coffee, since I'm alone, I can do a bit more. I'll do music, a food, and a thing to do. Music. That Strokes album is still really good. Like I don't know what listen I'm on. Probably like 20th listen. So great, so great, so good. And then, but main thing would be Radiohead. Radiohead is amazing. That I sound like a new. I'm a new fan, I guess. I'm not gonna BS. Yeah. Um, food. Um, that's the thing. Like about this, like I've been slacking a lot on fruits and all that crap. Keep up your fruits. Eat your vitamins. I think that's just the big thing, dude. Everyone's getting sick and shit. Dude, just stay inside and eat vitamins. You're good. Stay inside, eat vitamins. You're chilling. That's it. Get some of that emergency crap or whatever for vitamin C. Get some of that. I mean, it's hot as crap. I don't know why I'm wearing a hoodie. But, this is nothing. And I've been through this. I ran a fucking marathon through shit. So, I can get through this, just an hour. I can get through anything. Um, yeah, thing to do. Whatever you're most passionate about. I mean, like I love music. I love writing. I say a lot of this time of what you love to do already. Previously, before you didn't have a lot of time to do it, maybe because you're doing other things, trying to balance your whole life out. And take rest, man. Take rest. Rest is key. Rest is key in balancing your life, in my opinion. Well, I think it's a good thing in general. I think it's a fact. Having good rest, just. But then I say that we're all sleeping at like fucking 5 a.m. But but having good rest, man, it just puts you on the right path, man. God's looking down at us now. Yeah, God's looking down at us, man. He's making sure we rest, cause we need rest, man. He's guiding us, man. Not trying to turn this into a spiritual thing, but he's guiding us, man, onto the right path of what we need to do. And no matter what, I mean, everything happens for a reason. So I think balance is key. Balance is key in anything in life. But rest provides balance. You could have a stressful day, come home, feeling like shit and everything, and then you rest and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I have to do it all over again. But you should have made that stressful day, less stressful by resting throughout that day, just relaxing, taking time. Because I've been doing that. I mean, there's nothing to do in here but like a lot of work and shit. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I need a break, and that's where I take the break. I go sit down. I mean, I'm weird, but I just sit down and do this. Just think about life, and just think about everything in our future and what it holds. And there's so much to it, man. There's so much to it. There's so much to life, you know. It's as simple as it is, but yet there's so much to it. And that's a big thing that we're all missing out on. We take shit for granted. We take rest for granted. We overwork ourselves, but we shouldn't overwork ourselves. That's not what we need, you know? Especially during these times. Quarantine, man. Quarantine kills, but only you can prevent quarantine. Only you can prevent. But yeah, literally, only you can prevent quarantine. Staying inside, taking your pills. There's a lot of stupid ass Californians and those stupid ass Florida guys from a while back just staying outside trying to party. But then they're protesting, like, dude, open shit up, man. And then I bet Trump's like, fuck, you know, I wanted to open shit up, you guys. Yeah, I'm following you, but then I have this Dr. Dick behind me telling me what to do. But the Dr. Dick's actually saving us from everything, and he's trying to be cool with him, you know. Trump, you want to go out for a drink? Yeah. Oh, you should look at this, man. Yeah, he postpone it for another month. Yeah. But I mean, that's the right thing to do. And I just mocking him on purpose. But you know, just stay inside, man. Stay inside. Read a book. Even books are not your thing. Audio books are great. Um, music is key, of course. Food, yes, fruit. So my three things: Radiohead, fruits, and resting to find your balance and finding your chi, your inner chi, and opening your third eye. Yeah, I think now is a good time also to really experiment on a lot of shit. You know, like there's a lot of people shaving their heads and everything. I know my one British friend shaved his head. But yeah, there's a lot of experiments. Try shit out. I'm growing my beard out, growing my hair out a lot, everything. I'm just doing me. I'm doing what you wouldn't think I would do. I'm doing the least unexpected. I'm I'm doing me. You know. I'm leading this on too damn long, but anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day whenever this is uploaded. Hopefully, it's not uploaded too late, cause this is directly from me. Usually, it'd be from Daniel uploading it, or sending it to me to upload it. You know, taking all this time, but now that it's strictly from me, we're at 57 minutes, so right under an hour. Maybe I should just like stall so it gets to exactly an hour and then I'll hit the button. But I don't know. Um, it's been great. I really love this. This is nice. Just talking to myself, man. Feels great. But then I'm actually talking to other people, and people are gonna hear this. And I'm like freaking out, man. People are gonna hear this. I'm just like, I'm just in this whole mindset where I just don't know what's gonna happen next, and I don't know. But basically, just chill out there. Just eat some fruit. Just chill. Just oh gosh. Just drink some coffee. Drink your latte. Whatever the fuck you want. Eat fruit. Find that balance and just chill the fuck out. Because that's the best thing we need right now. Watch some movies, man. There's cool movies out there. Maybe I am stalling on purpose. Holy crap. I kind of was. We're about to be at 59. Anyways, though, yeah, whenever this is uploaded, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, she'll be up today. If not, Saturday morning. But yeah, at that, I'll see you guys later. This has been the Downblock Podcast. Just me today. Next time, be with Daniel. But anyways, see you guys later. Peace, dogs.